Andrew Breitbart's Big Piece website has a story here from Andrea Lafferty. Now, we've heard this happening a lot, but it happened again at the rallies for the mosque on Sunday in New York. She writes, on Sunday, I was honored to be a speaker at the rally against building the Hamas at Ground Zero, put on by the coalition to honor Ground Zero. As the rally concluded, thousands of participants marched the one block from the rally site to the actual site of Ground Zero. I noticed a guy in a black shirt with a phone camera aggressively questioning and haranguing a gentleman with the sign, "No Sharia here." He was very aggressive, this guy. It was disrespectful, condescending. Apparently, he didn't like the gentleman's answers about Sharia and pushed the point. Why do you feel threatened? What are you afraid of? Why can't you answer my questions? Ms. Lafferty writes, my instincts told me to document the scene. I took out my camera. I originally thought he was a supporter of the mosque. They had gathered in smaller numbers a few blocks away. Or he was some kind of fringe reporter for a small, even fringier leftist paper. When I challenged the guy in the black shirt, asking him to tell me what media outlet he worked for, he refused to answer. He walked away. But there was a cameraman standing nearby watching the scene play out. When I asked, he said he worked for ABC News. I then asked if the man in the black shirt was with him. The ABC cameraman said yes. Sure enough, a few blocks away, I observed the man in the black shirt getting into an ABC News truck and putting on the sound equipment. When he saw me with my camera, he attempted to hide. At that time, it became clear the man in the black shirt was an employee of ABC News. The ABC cameraman also witnessed his colleague's aggressive behavior, did nothing to stop him. Clearly, the ABC employee's role at the rally was to provoke a confrontation with participants so that ABC News cameras could record it and then use the footage. The ABC employee was literally making news. You have an ABC guy dressed up like a protester. There's a picture of him here. Long-haired, that's been cut, maggot-infested, dope-smoking FM type. And he's got a cell phone camera. Nothing to identify himself as a member of the press. He's engaging some guy carrying a sign in conversation and trying to provoke this guy into taking action that would look bad on television. Trying to make himself out just to be an average protester, when in fact he was a so-called journalist at ABC. ABC's been known to try things like this. What was a supermarket chain in Georgia where they sent some people in there as disguised as customers? King Food, yeah, they tried to go in this supermarket and create all kinds of havoc as customers, when in fact they were undercover ABC journalists. So there was nothing going on until they showed up, and they tried to create a scene and report it as though it was spontaneous. And this is exactly what they were doing at the protests around the mosque area on Sunday. Used to be the journalists would tell you, "Hi, I'm out to screw you from ABC News." Now they just show up looking like you, or trying to look like you, and to get you to act in such a way as you otherwise wouldn't if they hadn't approached you, and then do a news story on what a complete wacko and creep you are. Standard drive-by media technique.